Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's your old pal, Mr. Butter, coming back at you again. I'm recording this video on the day that the black and gold Jordan 1 High dropped. The Jordan 1 High is still one of my favorite silhouettes, and as a Pittsburgh fan, anything with the colors black and gold grabs my attention. I grabbed a pair from Finish Line, and I want to get into them with y'all. If you're into kicks and you feel like hanging out, then hit that subscribe button. Let's take a look at these black and gold Jordan 1 Highs. Alright, so once again we got a color coordinated box. It matches the shoes. We've got the Nike branding in gold, and then the background of the box is kind of like a metallic gold, but it's a more dull finish. It's a pretty neat looking box. I like it whenever they match it to the shoes. And we got the same Nike branding that we always get for Jordan 1s, but it's just color coordinated. The tag reads Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG. The colors are black, metallic gold, and sail. I grabbed a size 10 in these. They were really easy pickup. I haven't looked online, but I am assuming they're still sitting everywhere. I don't think this is a shoe that you need to hurry up and grab. I think you'll be able to get these at a good discount, both in store. I think they'll go on sale, but I also think on resale websites, you'll probably be able to get them for well under retail. I think the retail price was $180 US. I used $20 in status rewards, so I was right around $170 all in. And then let's get right into it. Here they are, the black and gold Jordan 1 High. Like I said, these grab my attention just because of the black and gold colorway, on top of the fact that I'm a huge Jordan 1 High fan. I know Jordan 1s haven't been that hyped lately. I know that there will be people down in the comments calling these bricks. I hate that term. According to the masses, I guess you would be able to say that because these aren't selling for a bunch of money, that they are technically bricks. However, I hate that term just because if you like a pair of kicks, then by all means wear them. Buy them and wear them. It doesn't matter if you can't make profit off of them. When I was a kid, I would have never thought about making a profit off a pair of kicks. And I never would have judged whether or not I liked them based on if I could get good resale value out of them. Unfortunately, we're at that time where if something can't make money, then it's just automatically considered a brick by the masses. These immediately just reminded me of the Silver Toes from a couple of years back. My wife really liked that pair, and I didn't realize it, and I didn't grab them in her size, but I asked her what she thought of these, and just based off pictures alone, she was like, no, I don't like these near as much as the Silver Toes, and I had a feeling that she wouldn't. I think it's a cool shoe, but this metallic finish on these panels, I don't see myself wearing that too much. I have a lot of Jordan 1s that I can already wear with like my Pittsburgh Steelers gear and that sort of thing. I have the Paulins, I have the Taxis. The list goes on and on. I have a bunch of black and yellow shoes that I think go with Steelers gear. And now that I have these in person, I don't really think that this is something that you'd wear with like a whole bunch of Pirates gear or Steelers gear. I think a couple years back they had some hats and some shirts and stuff that almost had a little bit of a hint of like an army green or like a brownish mixed in with the gold color, and that's what this reminds me of. There was one year that the Steelers had on-field merch and it kind of was this type of gold color, but for the most part, most of my Steelers and Pirates gear would not really match with these shoes. In fact, it would probably clash a little bit if I'm being honest. If you're familiar with the Silver Toes, these got that same exact treatment, just instead of having the silver, it's just a metallic gold. It seems like it is a genuine material, but it just seems like it has that weird metallic coating on it. As soon as my wife saw these in person, she said it looked like a pair of shoes that a rap artist would wear, and I can see where she's coming from with that. But whenever I first saw them, I first thought of Dusty Rhodes' son. What was his name? He was a wrestler and he was crazy. But I think Golden Dust. That's what I thought of whenever I first saw this. This looks like a shoe that like Ric Flair or even Golden Dust would wear. Sounds like every cop in West Virginia just went through my neighborhood. These did come with a cool hang tag. You can see there it's like a golden Jumpman. I think that's pretty neat looking. I would typically love seeing a gum outsole on a Jordan 1 High, but in this case I almost feel like the outsole clashes a little bit with that gold color that we have on the top. I'm not sure what it is about it, but I just feel like it kind of doesn't mesh that well. Like, I think the outsole would have looked much better if it was just black. We have the same traction pattern that we get on all Jordan 1s. Pivot point in the front, Nike branding there at the midfoot. And like I said, I typically really like a gum outsole, but on this pair, I think it kind of clashes just a little bit, in my opinion. As we come up from that gum outsole, that meets a sail midsole with sail stitching, and I do like the way that the sail complements these colors on the upper. Getting to the upper of the shoe, it is a very classic color blocking. We've seen this on countless Jordans already, and typically it really is a winner in my book, but this gold metallic color, I just don't see myself wearing it. That being said, I think the shoe comes together well, and if this is your kind of style, then by all means, I think this is a fine shoe. But for me, I just don't really wear metallic colors. I have a hard time even wearing patent leather, if I'm being honest with you. A lot of times I'll get pairs of 11s and I'll think, yeah, I'm going to wear these all the time. And just because it's got patent leather on it, I end up not wearing 11s much at all. We've got a black mug guard. We've got black leather for the side panels and going up the eye stays. And then we also see that black leather up here around the collar. As far as the quality of that black leather goes, it's just very, very smooth. It feels kind of stiff. I don't think it's the best material that I've seen. I really don't even think it's really that good of a leather, if I'm being honest. For our toe box, we have a whole lot of texture, and I guess that is a genuine leather that they put that coating on. But it's got a whole lot of texture. You can see we've got the perforations we're used to getting on a Jordan 1 toe box. And then we've got that same gold overlay for the swoosh. We've got it going around the base of the heel. Then we also have it up here around the ankle. And you can see that Wings logo pressed in there in black. These came with flat black laces already in the shoes, and they didn't come with any spares. I would have thought for sure that this pair would have had another set of laces just to give you another option. I know people will probably throw sail in there. I don't know if they could have matched this gold with a lace or not, or even just matched this color that we have on the tag on the tongue. But I'm really surprised that we only got one set of laces. They should have given us another set of laces in these. The tongue is a standard nylon tongue. It's what we always get. It's a black color, and the piping along the edges of the tongue is black. We've got a black tag, and then kind of a goldish colored thread for the Nike Air branding on the tag. Our sock liner is black, and then our insole is black and has some gold Nike Air branding on it as well. So I always want to be honest with y'all, and as soon as I saw this pair of kicks, I knew it wasn't really a pair for me. The main deal breaker for me is just this metallic gold. It's just not wearable for my style. That being said, I think the shoe was done very well. I already have a local buyer for these. I'm going to sell them for 150 bucks. I have about 170 into them. I'll take a little hit, but I just figure that's a cost of keeping the channel running. For me, I just have many more Jordan 1 Highs in colorways that are much more wearable for my style, such as the Palominos, such as the other colorways like the Paulins and the Taxis that I'll be wearing to Steelers games and that kind of stuff. I still love the Jordan 1 High, but shiny finishes on sneakers just aren't really my thing. With that being said, if this speaks to your style, if you're used to wearing metallics and you're more flashy than what I am, I think this is a cool pair of kicks. I just know that personally, this isn't something that I could pull off with my style. Next week we have the Jordan 11 lows. Is it diffused blue or something like that? But I think those are really nice looking. I'm hoping that my store gets them and I can get my hands on them and make a review at least for those as well. I guess the next Jordan shoe in high demand might be the White Thunders. Let me know what you think about these shoes. Let me know if you would wear this metallic finish, whether it's on these black and gold Jordan 1 Highs or like the silver toes from a couple of years ago. Also, let me know if if there's any upcoming Jordans that you're excited about. I appreciate you all watching tremendously, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.